Work. Now in Nettlefold Street.
They're racing. Tomorrow bounced brilliantly down on the inside. Landed a length in front of Ladies' Way and High Waters, travelling up third. Out wide a Dancing Jug, Modesto from McCain when they settle down from Star Striker. Devinda Stellisk and very wide is within an ace and further back in the race now. Ghost Story drifting back from Salatin, followed on the outside of it. At the head of the others now by Silver Neon and then Rover, and last of all is Scalero. Up the back of the track they go now, and the leader is Dancing Jug. He crosses over to lead 2 lengths, settling down now from Tomorrow Ladies' Way. Within an ace is fourth, but out 3 deep. 2 further back in the race then Modesto. High Waters the rail. McCain 3 deep, a length into Stellisk. Devinda the middle, back on the inside. Then Star Striker from Salatin. Native Zam, Ghost Story. Rover and Silver Neon second last, and 2 to Scalero. Down the side at the 850. Dancing Jug a length in front of Tomorrow. Ladies' Way as a head away, 3 wide, and within an ace out 4 wide. They've broken about 2.5 lengths in front of High Waters. Stellisk going around those, followed further back by McCain. Then Modesto. Devinda looking for a way through, a length and a half further back midfield. Native Zam followed by Star Striker. Then Salatin, Rover well back. Ghost Story shuffle back to second last with Silver Neon taking off wide, and Scalero last of all. Dancing Jug went for home before the turn. He's a length and a half Tomorrow. Devinda travelling around the outside, running on. Stellisk back in the middle when they turn. Then High Waters, and further back McCain and Silver Neon from a long way back. Into the straight they race. Dancing Jug 2 lengths in front. Native Zam is out. Here he comes, Native Zam. He raced to Dancing Jug. Then Silver Neon from Rover further back, but Native Zam took the front with 180 to go from Dancing Jug. They're clear of Rover, Silver Neon and Devinda. Native Zam away he goes today, and Native Zam wins 2.5 from the run home. Rover second, ahead third Dancing Jug, a nose fourth is Silver Neon, then a gap Devinda. Further back in the race McCain, Scalero, Salatin from Modesto. Ghost Story never came into it from within an ace. High Waters, Stellisk, Ladies' Way, who's well back in the field, and the last couple pulling up Tomorrow, and back there with it is Star Striker.
Double 109.70.
And the win in place, number 6 Native Zam, 590 and 210. 18 Rover at 330. 3 Dancing Jug, 1230.
On the Super Tab, number 6 Native Zam to return $3.05 and $1.20. Number 18 for second Rover to return $1.65 and 3 Dancing Jug, it's $4.25.
Native Zam after being midfield, mid-race, and he's too good. Number 6 Native Zam, Damien Oliver. Number 18 is second. 18 Rover, ridden by Vlad Jurek. And third, number 3, good run, Dancing Jug. He had to work from a wide gate to get to the front. And he stuck on pretty well to hang on to third, just ahead of Silver Neon. Number 2 officially fourth, and fifth home is number 9, and that is Devinda. Looked a chance on the turn, came to the outside, but just plodded a little in the straight. 6, 18 and 3. 6
more for Melbourne.
15-171.
Past the Ammo actually got the best of the start. Bounty again jumped well, but is drifting back. Vaxman second now. Then Miss Marari and Clara Rain, followed by Brindisi Blues. Aqua's off, and then Sober Comet. Xavier on the inside, and then Sweet October, followed by Bounty again getting back. Followed by Bowmead, Kingston Knight, Asteri, Starkers, Castaway Lad. And at the tail of the field is Dazzling Gambler. And about 9.50 to go, and Vaxman to the lead from past the Ammo. Third, Miss Marari. And off the track, Clara Rain from Sober Comet. A length further back is Xavier travelling inside. Brindisi Blues from Aqua's off, and then Sweet October, Bounty again. Bowmead on the inside, 2 Asteri, Starkers, a length Castaway Lad. About 3 to Dazzling Gambler, and a half the inside Kingston Knight. 600 left to go. And Vaxman leads the way nearly a length on Miss Marari. The inside past the Ammo. Then Sober Comet being given a good run, followed by Xavier. Then Clara Rain, Brindisi Blues. A length further back, Sweet October, who's now over on the inside. Around the corner they travel. Vaxman and past the Ammo. A length Miss Marari, Xavier. Sweet October's made up many lengths, and then Sober Comet. And as they come down to the 200, back about 7th is Bowmead. Past the Ammo, just the leader. Miss Marari, Vaxman, Sweet October, and on the outside Sober Comet. Bowmead is flashing through on the inside. Here is Bowmead. It hits the front from past the Ammo, Vaxman and Bowmead. Bowmead comes away and wins a length and 3/4. Vaxman and nose. Past the Ammo, then Asteri, Starker, Sweet October, Sober Comet. Castaway Lad, Miss Marari, Dazzling Gambler, Brindisi Blues, Clarain, Aqua's off, Xavier, and the last couple, Kingston Knight and Bounty again.
Number 4, Bowmead, Super Tab, $9.75 and $2.20. Number 11, Vaxman to pay $1.50 and 14 Past the Ammo, $2.40.
Turns about $17 and $4.20. 11, Vaxman will get second, a Nostril, $3.50 from 14 Past the Ammo at $3.30. 4 into photo. The winner, Bowmead, has run 1:27.24. by Red Mead from Sonia Girl. A brown gelding 6, pretty adept in the wet, owned by Gordon and Mrs. J.A. York, trained at Wyong by Gordon York and ridden by Paul Falvey. Photo for minors, 11 Vaxman, a grey gelding 4 by Jade Hunter from Arctic Frost, Jim Lee, Craig Carmody, and past the ammo number 14 is by Valley and Prospect from Favourite, Trevor Harper Hawkesbury, Adrian Robinson. Sweet October, given a good run, loomed up on top of the rise, probably got tightened up a fraction, but seemed to have its chance. Beedman gave Sober Comet every hope. Dazzling Gambler didn't run on, and Bowmead just a little too good. Here are minors, 11 second Vaxman and third 14 past the ammo. 4, 11, 14. The official fourth went to number 6, and that was Sweet October, and 5 Asteri Starkus ran 5th. Now race 7, our Shockwave, number 7 out, a field of 10 to go round, and the riders are A-OK. Now the sectional time, thanks Tony, 38.30 in the previous, 38.30, 127.24 was the sectional, and margins to come. Whilst awaiting those details,
let's have a look at Melbourne updates on race number 6.
Number, no connection fees and absolutely no conditions apply.
And Raging Planet, one of the smartest out, Rembetica hopped away well, and so did Old Century Rain. Cautious Cluton up looking for the lead, followed by Hedge and then Paddington Steel. Mr. Door trying to find a posse over Gone West and then Major Decision, and in a compact field dropping out to last is Town Oak. They head along towards the 1200 metres, and Cautious Cluton taken to the front by Cooksley. A length now on Rembetica, third on the outside is Hedge and then Mr. Door. Over on its inside is Raging Planet, just over a length to Century Rain, Gone West, Paddington Steel. Major Decision being second last and a couple of lengths to Town Oak as they wend their way out of the back and travel to the side at the 950, and Cautious Cluton, once it got across onto the rails, Cooksley starts to take a hold, and Cautious Cluton 3/4 Hedge, a length to Rembetica, 1 to Mr. Door, followed by Gone West, Raging Planet, then Century Rain, a further 2.5 to Major Decision, followed by Paddington Steel, and 3 lengths to Town Oak. Down to the 650, there's no change in the order, and Cautious Cluton quickens up marginally. A length on Hedge, then Rembetica, followed by Mr. Door, who's tracking Hedge. After a length, the Raging Planet locked away from Gone West, Century Rain, Major Decision. Next to last, Town Oak, and the despised roughie last, Paddington Steel. Straightening, Cautious Cluton over the rise, tackled in earnest by Hedge. Mr. Door coming into the picture now, followed by Rembetica, Raging Planet, then Gone West, and Town Oak heads the others. 200 to go, and Mr. Door and Hedge a half length clear on Rembetica, coming at them on the inside. They've dropped Cautious Cluton. It's Mr. Door tackled by Rembetica. Mr. Door pulling out plenty. Rembetica's getting him. Mr. Door, Rembetica, and Rembetica's arrived in the nick of time to win it. I reckon Rembetica a half head, Mr. Door and Town Oak from Hedge, and then Century Rain. Gone West further away, then Cautious Cluton. Over on the fence, Major Decision from Raging Planet, and tailed right off was the 200 to 1 pop, Paddington Steel.
Double 251.30, Protest Brisbane, 5th against 2nd.
OK, number 8, Rembetica in Sydney, 765, 155. Number 4, Mr. Door to pay 80. Possibly 10, Town Oak for third, 625.
Well, Rembetica over on the inside has finished too well. Number 8, Rembetica, ridden by Corey Brown, has paid about $18 the win, and $3.40 the place. Been a pretty hard day to try and get a quid this afternoon. Number 4, Mr. Door, Paul Falvey will be second. It'll pay $1.50. Number 10, Town Oak third, to return about $11 even. 140.49, so they've been pretty consistent with their times for the 1600 metres today. Rembetica getting a lovely run through on the inside, now trained by Diane Lumsden at Morpeth. For Mr. Ken and Mrs. N.L. Johnston, a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by No Alcoholic from Crystal Dancer, and Corey Brown aboard. Number 4, second, Mr. Door, is a brown horse 4 by Mr. C from Belle Doree. Noel Mayfield Smith, Paul Falvey, and another photo finish call for third, Town Oak by Oak Ridge from Snowfall, a grey gelding 5, Gordon York, Craig Agnew. Well, from here it looked like Town Oak ran third, but if you're watching on telly, you get a different view to what we do, with the camera, of course, in a totally different position from my broadcasting box. So we stand by for third. Now, the breakdown, the overall time was 140.49, 140.49, 36.90 was the sectional time, 36.90. The winner, Rembetica, having had now 35 starts, 6 wins, 5 seconds and 6 thirds. That other one in the photo for third, Hedge, if he happens to run third, number 6, $1.50. So
70 cents on Super Tab for Hedge if it gets
third than at what it does appear from this angle. Okay, whilst awaiting the third number, let's go to Rod to up.
Okay, let's have a look at Melbourne race 7. 1 Red Zarm, 5.80, 2.60, favourite and late mail. 2 Jimmy Dash, $8, 2.80. 3 Quality Prince, 32, 9.20. 4 Swift Talent, 19, 5.50. 5 Gigabar, 12 and 4.10. 6 Change of Fortune, 25 and 8.20. 7 is Awesome Mover, 6.40 and 2.10. 8 Farmer Grey, 8.70, 2.70. 9 Twin Oak, 55 and 15.10 is Our King's Ransom to return 8.70 and 2.80. 11 Whisper Jet, 22, 7.10. 12 Private Bid, 13 and 4. 13 Yardstick, 35, 8.70. 14 Indaraj, 9.10, 2.90. 15 Mentats Rule, 97 and 23. 16 out, 185,000, 123,000 in the place pool. 110, 14 selections, race 7 Caulfield at 3.50, and the sub is 1 Red Zarm.
Yeah, that's Fabulesi, and they're ready to run. Race number 7 today. The 2000 start, Quality Prince a bit fractious, Private Bid in the all white, lights on. Racing this time, Jimmy Dash beaten out by Swift Talent near the inside from Our King's Ransom. Change of Fortune not brilliant away. Indy Raj, Twin Oak and Whisper Jet getting back. After the start, Farmer Grey, Quality Prince travelling forward with Mentats Rule. They're racing up to the front from Swift Talent. Red Zam already across, one off the fence and up running fourth. A length and a half, Our King's Ransom, followed by Yardstick. 2 further back, Jimmy Dash, Private Bid and Jigabar out 3 deep. 2 to Change of Fortune, followed by Awesome Mover. 1.5, Indy Raj and then Whisper Jet, and last of all, Twin Oak. At the 1400, the pace pretty good up the back now, and Mentats Rule 2.5 in front of Quality Prince. 3 further back, Farmer Grey. 3 further back in the race, Red Zam is running fourth. Outside, Swift Talent. 1.5 further back, Yardstick, and they're followed by Jimmy Dash on the inside of Our King's Ransom. 1.5, Jigabar. A length further back, Private Bid, followed by Change of Fortune, then Awesome Mover. Indy Raj, 2 to Whisper Jet and Twin Oak. Stringing out now, coming down the side and going up, Quality Prince takes on Mentats Rule. And when they go to the 1,000-metre mark now, on the outside, Quality Prince a half, Mentats Rule 3 to Farmer Grey third. 2.5, Red Zam's had a nice run outside at Yardstick. 2 to Swift Talent, niggled at. They're starting to take up the slack and get a bit close to the leader now from Our King's Ransom. Jimmy Dash is off the fence from Jagabar 3 deep. A length, Private Bid, Change of Fortune, the rail. They're followed further back in the race now. Pulled to the outside, Whisper Jet in front of it, Awesome Mover. Indy Raj to second last, and Twin Oak is pushing up in the middle. Race of changes now. Quality Prince, Farmer Grey going up quickly. Our King's Ransom and Yardstick are there. They've got 2 lengths in front now from further back. Jagabar around Mentats Rule. Red Zam is back about 6th in the middle from Awesome Mover. Change of Fortune. Whisper Jet and Jimmy Dash a fair way back from Swift Talent. Around the turn, Farmer Grey in the middle gets up to Quality Prince. Further out, Our King's Ransom. Jagabar runs to 4th, followed by Awesome Mover, then Red Zam. Further back, Jimmy Dash down the centre of the track with Whisper Jet. Farmer Grey, the grey in front of the 200 from Quality Prince. 2 lengths, Jagabar now on the outside. Red Zam coming quickly with Jimmy Dash. It's Farmer Grey in front. Red Zam pegging it back. Our King's Ransom kicking back in the middle. Red Zam on the outside, and Our King's Ransom, they hit it. Red Zam 4 on the trot. He's got up to win a half head to Our King's Ransom. Farmer Grey third. They're followed further back in the race behind those by Indy Raj late from Quality Prince. Jagabar and then Jimmy Dash further out on the track. Further back, Awesome Mover, followed by Private Bid, Swift Talent. Then Twin Oak, Change of Fortune, Mentats Rule with Whisper Jet, and tailed off is Yardstick.
Number 1 Red Zam, 4.50 and 2.10. 10 Our King's Ransom, 4.20 and 8 Farmer Grey, $2.90.
1 Red Zam, 2.90 and 1.10. Number 10, Our King's Ransom to return 1.70, and number 8 Farmer Grey to pay 1.55. Protest Brisbane dismissed.
Grey, Our King's Ransom, then started to fight back near the inside, but he's just poked his bib out. Red Zam nearing the shadows of the post to gain the day, and there it is, number 1 Red Zam. Number 1 Red Zam makes it 4 in a row.
Getting set, Canberra.
Number 10 is second, Our King's Ransom, Sally Wynn. And number 8 is third, Farmer Grey. Got to the front where they turned, Farmer Grey, and held on for third.
More from Melbourne shortly. Race 7 Brisbane. Number 1 Bucks Pride, 30 and 7.30. 2 Sublimate, 32, 8.50. 3 Bull